Dr. Donnie Fowler III, orthopedic for OrthoAtlanta. What's going on, Doc? How you doing today, sir?
What's up, guys? Doing well. How are you?
Well, man, we're doing good, man. We're in here chilling, literally, but we're we're good. Hey, first of all, are you excited about the playoffs, or are you excited about the Masters?
I'm excited, well, for both, and I'm assuming you're talking about NBA playoffs and not NHL playoffs because I'm also excited for those too. But all the above, probably most excited for the Masters right now with Tiger right there, and it just kind of, we're going to know in the next 2 days. I think I get more hyped on the playoffs as we get a little bit further through the opening rounds. But
Quick question, and then we'll jump into our questions. So the NHL, we hadn't talked about them. Like, I will be honest, man. I've always said, and I will take part and watch it, NHL playoffs, to me, are the best playoffs, like, in sports.
Yeah.
Like, I can watch.
It gets deep.
I didn't, I guess because of the politics in hockey, especially after the last strike, I kind of fell off a little bit. Well, not a lot. I'm sorry, a lot. I mean, I was a big hockey fan, but I fell off. Like, I'm not even going to lie, man. It's like the Blackhawks, I guess the way they're going,
It was a mini dynasty for a minute.
Yeah. But no, I'm with you, Doc. It's like hockey is, I know people want to give me a stopping for it, but if you watch hockey, it is very entertaining because it's from when the game starts to the end is nonstop action. Not just because they're skating, but and then the announcers as well. So you know how they get.
Right.
Yeah,
Crazy.
yeah. No, and it's not. I mean, there are other sports that I'm still more into than hockey, but like you said, I think playoffs, it just gets really hyped. It's nonstop, fights like you're playing against. And in hockey, I mean, obviously in NBA, you get the same thing. You're playing the same team possibly for 7 straight games, but in hockey, they really dislike each other. So you're seeing all kinds of fights, retaliation throughout the series, where they're actually allowed to do that kind of stuff. So it gets pretty entertaining to me.
Right,
So.
and we're not going to see it technical because the other one, because the guy rolled his eyes at the other player. So, but let's get to these injuries. We talked about it earlier on the show. The 76ers, Joel Embiid is doubtful. It's his knee. He said the word tendonitis. What does this mean for him? Is this very serious, or is this just one of them jokers that's like, man, this joker's soft?
I mean, I think it's something that needs to be watched. I hedge more towards the serious side. I believe it is the knee that he had surgery on a couple of years ago for a meniscus injury. Now, I know they did a new MRI and said there was no structural damage, which just means inflammation and tendonitis, or kind of however you want to say it. But, if you've already had surgery on a knee, you have a little less padding in there, you got a big frame, you got an injury history, you missed a bunch of games with that knee already coming out of the All-Star break. I mean, I don't think it's a small thing. I think it is something that is going to be an issue, and they're going to have to watch closely and see how mobile he is.
Is it more of, all right, he's, we have to play it by ear, game to game, or is it like he can be out for a week or so?
Yeah, I mean, I think it is more game to game. Unfortunately, it's one of those things where, nothing is actually torn unless they're lying to us, which I don't think they are. So it's really just a sense of how he feels, and I know they're working 24/7 to do all those kinds of treatments that we've talked about with the cryo and the e-stim, you name it, they're thrown at him, I'm sure, to do everything they can to get his pain and inflammation down, but it's really just a matter of how he feels, and you can't really say, oh yeah, this is a week-long thing or a 2-day thing. It's kind of a day-to-day,
So Steph Curry rolled his ankle Tuesday, and we know all his history with his ankles. Almost ended his career early in his career. The word is he's fine. Is 3 days of rest good enough for him to heal and have him ready to play?
Yeah, I mean, I think they seem to be kind of, shrugging it off, saying that he's fine. It sounds like he's moving well and fully practicing and wasn't showing any kind of issue or any kind of lingering kind of issues with his movement patterns, jumping, etc. So I think he's going to be fine. Certainly, he's a smaller guy. He can get beat up, and he's obviously the most important person, in my opinion, on that team, even though they got a lot of talent. So I think they'll be smart with him. I think he's going to play. I think it's funny. I think what Vegas has in it, like the Clippers have 100-1 odds or something like that to win the series. I don't think they're going to force his minutes because they probably feel pretty comfortable, at least in the first round. But they'll be cautious with him, I think. But he's still going to play.
And we're here live with Dr. Donnie Fowler, the third, orthopedic for OrthoAtlanta, who is one of our sponsors as well. All right, Doc. So it's been a lot of rumors that the well, let me take that back. Well, I guess there has been a lot of rumors. There has been a lot of rumors about Jason Day as far as, he's played well. He's tied for the league, 7 under. His back is hurting. We know that's true, but it's been rumors that that he was on his stomach blowing balloons, to let out, I guess, I don't know how it's helping his rib cage or something, I think. But with a back injury and playing golf and knowing you have to go 36 more holes, is this more of a pain tolerance issue, or is it more than that where it can affect him throughout the tournament?
I mean, certainly I think pain is part of it. Anyone who's had back issues or even just slept wrong and pulled their back, I mean, it can be pretty excruciating where even if you breathe wrong or cough or sneeze, it hurts. And so at the same time, with the amount of kind of torque and recoil that you have to twist with on a golf swing, especially kind of a longer hitter like Jason Day, I mean, I think it is more than pain. Certainly it can affect your swing and your mobility and your ability to strike the ball. Now he's tied for the lead right now, so he's so far he's managed to deal with it. It looks like just fine, but it's honestly one of those things where he could wake up tomorrow and it's just completely seized up on him and he can barely move. So hopefully that's not the case, and they're going to keep working with him. You never want to see somebody have to withdraw from a tournament late, especially doing that well. And so hopefully he can at least get through this weekend. But it is something that it's not just a pain thing. It can definitely affect him. You've seen it happen with Tiger. Obviously, he's had 4 surgeries. It's not to that point, I would say, with Jason Day, but Jason Day has a history of back issues too. So yeah, it's not a small thing.
Right, because he came out and said he was talking about he didn't know what he was going to do, and his wife said, "Stop acting like a little girl." So
what does blowing the balloons do, Doc?
I mean, I haven't heard of that technique, to be honest. I think it's just kind of gradually kind of working on expanding your thoracic area and rib cage so that you kind of get used to stretching out those muscles around your ribs and your spine. So I guess that's just a technique to do that.
Now, Doc, John Less is on the 10-day injured list. Got to make sure I say injured.
IL, not DL.
IL, right.
with the strained hamstring while he's trying to race home the score in a 10-0 blowout.
Can we give him a stopping for that? Go ahead.
Jeez, he's up 10-zip. He trying
to
beat a throw like he a center fielder. But how much can that impact a pitcher with it being their hamstring?
I mean, certainly, especially with that stride and follow through, the hamstring certainly is a big deal. They're saying at least one start. My guess is it will be closer. I'd take the over. I'd probably say it'll be 2 starts and kind of give them more of a full 10 days or so of rest to get through it. I don't think it's something severe, but they don't want it to be a nagging problem for them. The Cubs haven't obviously gotten off to the best start, so certainly they want to I think protect their better players so that hopefully they can kind of recover as the season goes on and not be shorthanded. So
we'll see. But no, we appreciate you for coming on, sir. And hey, man, I know you out there helping homes and things like that as far as getting men right or women right as far as their injuries. We thank you for that. They've been, I didn't tell you, my back was out in OrthoAtlanta. They came through for me, so yeah, I was.
Snapped you back into play.
It took a while, but yeah, they almost literally did that. But no, appreciate it. They do great work. So, all right, Doc. See you next week, sir. Enjoy your weekend.
yes, sir. Thanks, guys. Have a blessed.
You too.
Take care.
Thank you.
Have a sports injury? Need to see an orthopedic doctor? OrthoAtlanta is one of Metro Atlanta's largest orthopedic and sports medicine practices, providing orthopedic and sports medicine care for the whole family. With 37 physicians and 14 offices, the practice provides the highest level of care for injury of muscles, joints, bones, and spine. OrthoAtlanta offers convenient access to a full range of musculoskeletal surgeons and specialists. OrthoAtlanta also offers on-site physical therapy, pain management care, MRI imaging, and workers' compensation care. The OrthoAtlanta surgery centers in Austell and Fayetteville provide cost-effective, same-day surgical procedures in an accredited outpatient center. Hip, knee, shoulder, back pain? OrthoAtlanta has you covered with specialists in all areas. Same-day appointments, orthopedic care for the whole family. OrthoAtlanta, Atlanta's choice for orthopedic and sports medicine care. Learn more at www.orthoatlanta.com.